Okay, these are balloon wings. They are very dynamic because they have a lot of variation. This is a very stripped down model. I'm going to show you how to make this, and I'm going to show you how to personalize it and fancify it so you can make it with your own style and make it different every single time. Really improvise. All right, to make the balloon wings, you're going to need, at the very minimum, 6 balloons. But you could just keep adding more and more and improvising and making it bigger. But I'm going to show you a template, the foundation of making the wings, and then you take it wherever you want to go. So the very first thing you do is you look at what shirt the person's wearing. In my case, I'm wearing black, so I'm pulling out the black. We're going to make straps. So I take these 2 balloons and I puff just a little bit of air in it. You see that? It's not inflated, it's just puffed. And then I tie them like this together. 2 balloons puffed together. I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other side here. So it looks like that. Now, if you know you're going to make a bunch of wings, you could easily pre-make these before in a bunch of different colors. So I'm going to put this to the side. Okay, so now I'm going to make the next part. With I take these 2 balloons here and I inflate it almost to the very end, maybe just like an inch or a half an inch short of the end there, right there. And I do the exact same thing here. And I tie these together like that. You take a look at the person you're making the wings for and get a sense of how big their back is, because if they're small, you don't want to make this too big. So in this case, I'm just going to make it about that big right there. And I'm now going to make 2 pinch twists on each balloon right there. Pinch twist 1, and I make that bubble right there. And I do another pinch twist here and twist those around like that. So basically, you now want it to be able to do that. Next step is about right here. I go about 6 inches, and this can be 6, 7, 5 inches. I'm showing you a template, formula, and then you could do variations on it and change the length. But let's just say this is about 6 inches, and I make a loop right there, and I do a security lock. Now I'm going to replicate everything I did here on this side. So see, I could just bring the balloon here and do the exact same thing there. Loop, security lock. So now I have something that looks like this. The last step is I take these 2 balloons and I put them side by side and I twist them together, so I have 2 little 1-inch balls here, and I bring those together and put it right here from where we started in the beginning. So now I arrange the 2 bubbles here and the 2 pinch twists on top. So this all becomes 2-dimensional like this. You see? It's all one flat pattern like that. Okay, the next step is I take these 2 other balloons, and in this case, I'm just going to inflate them all the way. But sometimes I change it up a lot. Okay, so these are now fully inflated, and I take one of these and I put it through like that. And I take the knot right here and I simply wrap the knot around the 2 bubbles at the very bottom like this. Like that. And I'll do the exact same thing here. I'll wrap the knot around this thing, just like that, and now put this thing through. So instantly you have, because these are going through these loops, you have lots of variation that you could do, because you can make this go low or you can make it go high like this. Whatever you do on one side, though, you want to do on the other side to make it symmetrical. So once you have this, you can maybe start messing around and improvising and coming up with different patterns. Okay, so let's just say that's what we wanted. Maybe I'll pull it out a little bit more like that because that's nice to have some negative space there. So I'll do that right there like this. Okay, so this is, let's just say we're happy with that. Okay, then you pull out the black shoulder straps from the beginning, and this is very simple. You simply take this and wrap it around this pinch twist here, and then this pinch twist here down the bottom here. So these are just a little bit puffed, they're not inflated. And then you put it on the kid like this. I can't reach it, can you help me out? Thank you. I'm not as flexible as I used to be. But you see, what happens is, now you can't see the straps because they just blended into the shirt that I'm wearing, and then this thing is huge. And it doesn't take a long time to make. Now, once you have this basic formula, which is basically this yellow frame and the straps, what you add to it and how you add to it, what colors, what shapes, what lengths, you can add many other balloons to it. That's where the improvisation comes. So it's a lot like a jazz musician has a melody and then they improvise themes on that melody. So I'm going to show you right now some other photos of other styles of wings you could do by adding different types of balloons to it.